Hey, good afternoon. I'm Leonard Proper, Chief of Special Events and Community Affairs with the Sheriff's Office. We got a big eventful weekend coming up, and there's a couple of things that I want to share with everybody so that we all have the same information to make our weekend a little bit smoother. There'll be multiple road closures throughout the downtown business district for this weekend coming up. All the information, all the street closures, all the detour routes is spelled out specifically at jacksheriff.org. It's also linked to the Jazz Festival website. But we want you to be familiar with this map. We want you to listen to the officers as you're coming in. They'll direct you to the availability of parking and places that you can go. Main Street Bridge, I know we've experienced a lot of maintenance on the bridge. That's going to be open for the weekend. There's not going to be any issues with any bridges this weekend coming into the downtown area. Remember, from Main Street to Laura Street, from Duval Street all the way to Forsyth Street, closed, programmed, and that's going to encompass the Jazz Festival venue. We'll cross the street to go to the landing to access that third stage, and we'll have guys there to help with that. The intersections will all be hard closed with cars, as long as except for a little bit of Monroe Street where some residents live and some businesses have to have access. So if you live inside the footprint, Monroe Street is the way that you go. We will help you get through there nice and slow. Everything else will be closed to vehicular traffic. This year we're going to try to help out with our car services, our taxis. We're going to shoot for Bay and Hogan. Based on how the crowd grows, that's where we're going to start, Bay and Hogan. So if you're taking a taxi, if you're taking a ride service, a Uber or a Lyft, Bay and Hogan, that's going to be the sweet spot for picking up and delivering. That's where we're going to shoot everybody to. Best way to get here is the Skyway, though. Lisa's going to talk about that in just a few minutes. It's an awesome way to go. You can get on the Skyway right there on Kings Avenue. Drops you off right here at Hemming Plaza Show Center. So we would encourage that. If you're going to the concert on Saturday, Daly's Place. If you're going to the baseball game Saturday, Sunday, Friday, baseball, stay away from the Main Street and the Acosta Bridge if you're going to the sports complex. It will make your commute a lot easier. If you're coming to the Jazz Festival, feel free to jump on that Main Street or the Acosta Bridge. It's going to put you right into the areas that we park. It'd be better for your commute. If you need to go through downtown, you're automatically going to be sent to a detour route that's going to take you to the sports complex as if you would have avoided those bridges. So you're going to end up going that way if that's where you're wanting to head up. So here's a couple of things that I want to share with everybody. Since the Monday bombings in London, we've been asked this question a lot. Am I safe at events? And that answer is yes. We take the welfare and the safety of all of our citizens very seriously at the Sheriff's Office as well as City Hall. When we ask to stop you, warn you, check your bag, ask you not to gather in certain areas and not to block ingress or egress, there's a reason behind that. It's not intended to be disruptive. We have to have compliance when it comes to that. This is what creates a safe environment, especially an outdoor environment that's very, very porous, that's open in all directions. So please, everybody that's coming down, it's going to be a wonderful experience. There's going to be a little bit of vetting that goes on. There's going to be people watching. There's going to be people in locations that's observing. And every interaction that we have for somebody is based on a reason. And that reason, we engage in that consensual conversation, is for your safety. And that's the only reason that we do it. It's very, very important. This is a partnership. It's not just the Sheriff's Office. Private security companies, our event manager companies, the city, the mayor's office, the sheriff's office, all of our employees and volunteers, everybody has to a part in safety. But the most important part, the most valuable asset that we have in event management and safety and security is the value of the public. Your eyes, your ears, what you see, and telling somebody is absolutely paramount in providing a safe environment. Anybody that sees anything that looks suspicious, that looks creepy, that just doesn't look right, you tell somebody and we'll check it out. And that's what we're here for. We don't want anything bad to happen, and we need your help to make sure that that doesn't happen. Report anything suspicious, and we'll be glad to investigate that. This is going to be a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We have many, many hours and hundreds of people involved ensuring that every venue is safe, that every venue has people in place to prevent bad things from happening, and enough people in place to react to anything that does happen. We have done our due diligence, and this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful weekend. So.